It's the braille. Not the braille, sorry. They keep saying the braille, I mean the binary. 1365, because there's exactly... Okay, I'm surprised how much the binary has been used already. So 13 is... Okay, just gonna... I'm making a legend for myself to literally say blue is solid, red is hollow. 13,666 is 2 blues in the middle. And then 5 is alternating red and blue. Okay. Hi, Ryan.
What's up?
Can you distract Victor for me again?
Yes, I know. It's for a good cause, you know? For some reason, he really wants you to be guilty. Okay, come on. This time we actually have time, so... I don't know if it's like... Okay, that did something. I'm sorry, what? 1902 patent.
This must be the key to one of Niko's passwords.
Niko's passwords? (1902) patent. Apparatus for transmitting electric energy. 1119732. What passwords are you talking about, though? I don't know why I'm writing it down. It's giving me the information here. I don't need my my boogie board. 1119732. I'm actually a bit lost because I don't know what password. Did I miss something down there? Nope.
This must be the building Niko mentioned.
There was something I could grab there. I didn't even realize. Okay, so that's what we're supposed to shake up. Frequency 37, so most likely... We need to add up to 37? That's what I'm gonna imagine it is. No. Okay. Thing we want is here.
I need to find the correct frequency.
Yeah, we know that. Way ahead of you. So, frequency 37. Let's look at the photo again. So, in order to get 37, So if I add 13.9, that would be 24. 24. 32. 37. All of these in the middle of 5. Yes, this is very annoying, but... Okay, what does this all add up to, by the way? We have 9, 16, 25, 36, 36, 49. So 49 minus 37 is a 12. There we go. So we just need, because there's like a different number of combinations there, unless I added something wrong. Control keys. Was there something in here? I feel like considering I missed that. Here we go. Oh. No! This again. You again. What are you doing here? Okay. How many charges do we have? We have, okay, still 5 charges. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, like, these ones I should be clicking first. Okay, whoops. Okay, so I had the right idea. Shoot. I don't even remember which one I clicked first now. I did the same thing as I did last time. I keep arriving at the same kind of conclusion there. Because I'm pretty sure I went a different route. I feel confident in the first two that I clicked. I don't know. No. Okay, I'm close on the right path, but it's just... This is the exact same thing. Okay, maybe let's try a different route rather than the first two. Huh, okay. Okay, that was even more abysmal. Man, I came to the same thing there. Here we go. Whew. Okay. Believe I can just write.
This must be the unedited footage.
Okay. Victor, haha.
Victor! He must have killed Niko. I need to find a way to get this evidence out. What was that? Check.
Okay. Find a way to safely get the video out of Niko's study and to the police. Okay. Okay, there is obviously some sort of failsafe. What the... Nancy, you're not going to make a comment about that? You can't put it back in. Is there a mini Faraday cage here or something? I don't trust the little force field that... You're not gonna say anything, Nancy. Just gonna let it be, huh? Okay, fine. I see impending death.
Oh no! Niko's security. Of course. I bet all of my electronics just got fried.
Okay, so if I try to...
Nothing. The electromagnetic pulse from the door must have destroyed the USB drive.
Okay. That's what I was saying. Why did you not question that? Unless it was invisible for me. Like, Nancy couldn't see it, but I could as the player. Okay. So, mini Faraday cage, anybody? It's the only thing I can think of. At this point, I'm not quite sure what it is I need to do in order to get this thing, or who to talk to. I can talk to Ryan. But yes, okay, so my suspicions on Victor. For some reason I was thinking Ellie at the end again, but I was like, no, I forgot Victor. Victor was acting very suspicious.
What's up?
I need your help. Big time.
What?
It was Victor. He killed Niko.
Did you call the police?
I couldn't. I had evidence, but it got zapped when I tried to take it out of Niko's secret lab.
Secret lab? Zapped? What?
I'll explain later. I just need a way to get the video out without getting it ruined.
You need to find a way to make a Faraday cage.
Yes.
That should get the drive out without wiping it.
Yes.
Get the drive out. I'll work on what to do next. Take this. It'll help.
What is this
This
you're giving
box
me?
might be just what I need to build a Faraday container. This might work.
Or maybe it'll backfire and electrocute you.
What?
Sorry. I'm just so happy we're gonna bust him. And also really scared he'll catch us and kill us all. I'm on a roller coaster right now. Ellie and I'll gas up the snowmobiles and split up to double our chances of reaching help. Do not let him catch on. If he knows you're about to get the video out, he will kill you. Play it cool, Nancy.
I'm pretty sure he's tried to kill me multiple times.
I'll let you go.
Later.
Okay. Components. Where am I building this? In the... Also, other problem, won't I technically need a USB drive? Wait, hold on. Let me... I should have seen if there's anything to talk to with Mason about, just in case. Also, how is Ellie here? They're both gone. Did Ryan already tell them and they skedaddled off to do whatever? Okay. They're both gone. So... that was fast. Again, where am I building this? Am I just building it? If there's any place I should build it, it would be in the secret lab. But I thought I no longer had a USB drive.
I need to find some foil first. I must have seen some earlier. I don't think it's time for that yet.
I don't even know how we're making this. A foil. I need foil. Did I see foil earlier? Where? At this point, it's not about getting Victor out of his office. Nothing up there. Okay, there's nothing in here. So we're just making the stuff right in the middle of nowhere. But seriously, where in the world did you see foil? I mean, mind you, there's so much stuff that I probably very easily missed it. Oh, the bag itself. Okay. Okay.
Time to make a portable Faraday cage. Hope this works.
That thing, that silicone wafer package had that much foil on it?
I don't think it's time for that yet. It's too soon for that.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't think it's time for that yet.
What?
It's too soon for that.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
I can't do that yet. It's too soon for that. It's too soon for that.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
This box should keep the drive safe.
What are these components for then?
Haven't done that.
Wait. Wait. What are these components for then? Why do I have these? Where are these components? Why was I given this? Victor said the Faraday box could safely get the drive out. Oh no, wait. Is this for after I get the box? Oh no. Is it for this? I don't know. Okay. We don't have...
I need to transfer the evidence to a drive before Victor can destroy it.
Do I have to wait for night? Because Ryan talks about Ellie, I'm gonna assume we have to wait for nighttime. Especially when you want your security personnel involved. I'd imagine... Okay. Just going to sleep. Nothing bad's going to happen to me. Nancy. Okay. Gray.
Yeah, what?
I think Victor killed Niko.
You have proof?
Yes, but it got zapped coming out of Niko's lab.
Find a way to get it, and keep it safe. I'll take care of Victor. Be fast.
What's the real story between you and Niko?
I was the smart one between the two of us. He was just a scrawny kid with bad acne and a lisp, who begged me to help him figure out his constants. We took off together, but the higher we rose in our studies, he got stronger. He wasn't a scrawny kid anymore. And me, I woke up one day and the floor wasn't there. They said I was a burnout. It was worse than that. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
The way we think about everything is completely wrong. Even time is an illusion. It's nothing. It doesn't exist.
I'm sure it does.
You think it does, but it doesn't. We aren't even here. We're a 3D holographic projection of a fixed point of high-density information located far off in what we think of as deep space. That headspace, I got caught there. I couldn't function. From that day, Niko had my back, and when things got dangerous for him, I tried to watch his. Couldn't in the end.
Now, can you tell me what you were hiding earlier? Were you destroying something?
Knowledge this world can't have.
Is that up to you to decide?
Yes, Science isn't moral or amoral. It just is. To get to where he needed to go, Niko discovered some things that are very dangerous.
Like weapons?
Discoveries with potential military application. Niko couldn't censor himself, but he didn't want to be another Nobel or Oppenheimer. He made me promise if anything ever happened to him, I'd destroy everything that people would abuse.
He trusted you to know the difference?
And only me. If I don't finish here, Niko's work might end up doing a lot more harm than good.
If it's so important, what would have happened if you had both died?
There was a contingency we considered, and thankfully did not have to enact.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you have a USB drive I could use?
What else now?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I need a USB drive. Does anyone have a USB drive? I have to talk to Ellie now. Everyone's in the know. I'm assuming everyone's in the know. Ryan, did you talk to Ellie? I don't hear typing.
Hi.
Victor killed Niko. I have proof. I need your help.
That's why he's here. It didn't make sense why he kept popping in. He knows you figured it out.
We need backup.
We have snowmobiles. Ryan and I will go for help. Find Gray. He'll help you with Victor until the police arrive.
Someone give me a USB drive.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
I just ask for a USB drive. Anything. Does no one not have one? Because I don't got one anymore. Okay, we built the Faraday box. So that's daytime. So apparently Ryan has a box of spare USB drives, which is labeled spare USB drives, but I literally never focus on that, so I absolutely do not recall that on her desk, somewhere in her workshop, not on her desk, but somewhere in her workshop, there is a box labeled spare USB drives. And at the very least, thank goodness this is just a small area. Go down. Okay.
Okay, it's transferred. All right, I just might be able to get this through the door safely.
Okay.
Still have to do that.
Ugh.
He's out cold. I should find help.
Yep.
Hello, Nancy.
You're awake. Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Victor, why are you doing this?
You know why. Don't ask
Stay
that
out of
question.
the lab. That was the one thing I asked you to do, and you couldn't. You see, Nancy, I knew Niko had something hidden in here. I just couldn't find it, which is why I asked you to stay out.
You got away with murder. Why not make a break for it? Why the elaborate plan?
Murder investigations don't just go away. Someone had to take the fall, Nancy. You were supposed to give someone a push. That friend of yours sold you short. That's why you're here. You were supposed to drum up enough evidence to get Ryan put away. But no, you had to screw that up. Then I handed you Ellie and Mason, handed them to you on a big silver platter that said, "Look how guilty these two are."
You knocked me out and then planted the key card.
That should have sealed the deal, but you couldn't leave it alone. I guess I should be congratulating you for being so sharp. It really is a shame I have to kill you instead. Goodbye, Nancy Drew!
Oh my god, that's such a
The
really...
cage won't last long against the coils. I'll need to find a way to get out without getting electrocuted. I bet Ryan's electrical components will help here. This must be the schematic for the circuit.
Oh boy. Okay, transistor. This is awful to look at. How? Wait, where? Okay, this is obviously I'm gonna die a couple of times, but I'm kinda trying to figure out... Wait, what? Once again, these schematics make absolutely no sense to me. Okay, you know what? I should be comparing this with what's down below. So we have a speaker. Okay, so the schematic isn't going to match what I've got here. So assuming this is the right way up, we have... Okay, do we have... There's no switches. It's just the diode, a capacitor, there's no way, there's transistor, resistors, and the fuse. Okay. So... we have two that's going off to the side here. Yeah, this is actually really hard to read. I have no idea how I should be reading this. Let me try to get an understanding. So we have three going down. One to the... Is this a transistor here? I think so. Which leads to the resistor. This one leads to resistor. And this one... Okay. So maybe I should be trying to look at it that way. So we have I can't remember, transistor, I think, there. Which makes me think it should be, this one should be here.
I need to get this working before it's too late.
Let me have a look at this. Because it's like, this one is a 3 on top, 2 at the bottom. 3 on top, 2 at the bottom. 3 and 2. So they're always a connection of 3 and 2. So this is a connection missing here. Same thing with this one. It's that, or this is supposed to connect with something else. Where did I say this could also connect? This is 3 and 3, so that doesn't work out. Okay, so I can see that That has to be there then. Because there's just these places where I can't connect it here because that's a 3 and 3, so it just would not work at all. Okay. So. Two transistors connect to each other directly, so it would be this one here. So 3 at top. Two at the bottom, 2 at the bottom. This one so the resistor is here. Okay. Transistor. This should technically... So this should be a fuse up here then. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to like save once I got certain placements down.
I need to get this working before it's too late.
Because it's too much, otherwise having to start from scratch here every single time. And the other one is up here. Okay. Oh, I can't save, right. Okay. Alright, so this one is... Alright, I should just place my capacitors. Interesting. So they very specifically stop you from being able to save. Yeah, no, that would be it. Would that be it? Let's hold off on that. We can at least, very least do that. Okay, and there's some of them I clearly do not understand the placement. Alright. So, this one here, we have the 2 going off on the side of 2. We have a resistor diode that leads to a capacitor. So this one should be a fuse. I think I established that the fuse is the one that needs to be up here. So going from this, resistor, diode. This one should lead to a fuse capacitor, then lead back to that. And then the other part, there's a big crossroad junction here. This is maybe what's messing me up. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that because that's actually that's really throwing me off already. Well, actually, this would be this. Okay. So I think, let's look at the 3 section then. So we have a capacitor, fuse, and the transistor. Okay, got that one. We have a capacitor, diode, resistor, capacitor. Maybe? I realize I have 2 of them that actually leads to... They all lead to... Okay, all of these should lead to a capacitor. So I think really now it's just figuring out which one... Capacitor fuse. Capacitor diode. Resistor... I think I already said... Okay, let's look at a different one then. So this one is... we have a diode and a capacitor that leads into itself.
Got it. This should give me a chance to escape.
What are you doing? Stop that!
Why would you exit out,
Ah!
Dear
Okay.
Hannah, Victor was rushed to the hospital and then to a courthouse where he was charged with the murder of Niko Jovic. Due to his attempts to subvert justice, he's been denied bail until his trial. Word is he's willing to strike a plea deal for leniency, but I doubt there will be much to be found. The potential buyers Victor had been courting came forward immediately. It was quickly proven they had no idea about Victor's involvement in Niko's death. Regardless, they decided to cut funding for the lab immediately. I can hardly blame them. Mason snuck back into the lab the night after Victor's arrest and made off with a drive containing years of his and Niko's research. Gray spent weeks chasing him down until he finally caught him trying to make a sale at the Technology of Tomorrow conference. After a heated public argument that sent the Technology of Tomorrow bloggers into a frenzy, the two reached an agreement. Gray promised all due credit would remain with Mason and Ellie, provided they assist him in finishing Niko's work. A video of the argument titled Epic Dork Fight was posted online and went viral almost immediately. Within 2 hours, Gray was fielding calls from philanthropic backers wishing to fund their new endeavor. Mason, on the other hand, was fielding date requests from viewers who clearly have a profound affinity for the lost art of arguing. Allie was surprised at first to hear that Mason wanted her to assist with finishing up Niko's work. She agreed to stay on until the first publication is completed. After that, she plans on doing whatever it takes to get back home. She's not sure what her next endeavor will be, but she's excited to make that decision alongside her family. Finding out what had happened to his best friend changed Gray almost immediately. For the first time since his breakdown, he decided to fully re-enter the world of science. He took the lead on finishing Niko's work and opening the majority of the research up to the public. Some of the work he plans to destroy, as he promised. Although she had been exonerated, it wasn't until Ryan knew exactly what happened to Niko that she could begin to move on from what happened that night. She decided to stay with the team during the next research phase on the condition that she can personally address all safety issues before each experiment. More than anything, Niko wanted his work to make the world a better place. I'd like to think he'd be very proud to see the team working hard to prepare his work for public release. The fact that Niko Jovic's name will be known the world over, while Victor's won't, again proves what I always believed. The world fondly remembers those who always give, and soon forgets those who only take. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
Okay, that's a rather sweet way of looking at the world. What item was not displayed? What item was not displayed in the halls? Okay, I got the trivia tamer thing. Composer, create shockingly beautiful music, Easter egg, electrified. I'm assuming that's if we like decide to step out. For running wireless energy tests. Chemist creating formulas, gummy bandit. Oh, interesting. We could take them from her. This is assuming if we, yeah, all the candies. Playing the boards. And then for frequent flights. I guess I'm assuming that's like enough times for consistently raising the alarm. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, I guess we... Oh, this was an optional thing? Okay. Well...
Around here, they say, It's a wicked place. Abandoned years ago by a family who could no longer take the endless nights when the restless spirits of the past haunted the grounds of Thwarting Hall. Jessalyn Thornton dared return, only to vanish without a trace. It's up to me to save her from the ghost of Thwarting Hall.
Hello? Anybody here?
You know what's funny? If you're wearing earphones, you can tell that scare is coming because there is a slight audio change. So yeah, Nancy Drew, the Deadly Device. It's a much smaller area, which in terms of like trying to search around for these very small items that I guess tend to pop up after a while, works in my favor. Yeah, it's, again, the senior modes on newer games are really way harder, in my opinion. Though, God, I really... obviously, some puzzles I like more than other. The schematic was... It took a while to figure out what in the world I was looking at, but eventually I looked at it. Though, luckily, I just took a picture. It's just easier to take a picture with your phone and work it out from there rather than having to open up the diagram, because that way I can see what I'm looking at and the diagram schematic at relatively the same time. But yeah, that's a short story. I do like the conclusion that the person who hired us is the one who was actually the perpetrator. So that was a nice twist. Oh, art. Look at that. So I think that I will give a plus to the Deadly Device. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing where the small area, you think you can... It's a weird thing where it's such a small area, but I felt like I got stuck so often. That's either because I was missing particular pieces of the puzzle.
Gummy Bear Theatre presents Romeo and Juliet, starring Bear 1 and Bear 2. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is a gummy bear.
We asked him to sit like a normal, but he just glared. Oh, these are bloopers. They are...
Gummy Bear Theatre presents The Deadly Device. How does Ryan know the title of the game?
It's too meta! I'm just a gummy bear! I have enough trouble with simple concepts! I'm blue! Ah!
What's up?
Deirdre, this is Victor. Your father gave me your number.
Oh yeah, you're calling about Nancy or something?
I was considering taking her on as a detective. What are your impressions of her?
I'm glad you asked. Stay away from her. She is a mess and a half. She supposedly solves all her cases or whatever, but that's not totally true. Most of the people she claims are guilty are totally innocent. A little while back, she was even arrested. So you know what that says about a person. My dad says you're some hotshot researcher, so I imagine you can afford better.
Great. I'm glad I called you.
Me too. She's a complete narcissist. She's grossly incompetent, she rushes to judgment, and no one really likes her. Spread the word.
Gummy Bear Theatre presents The Tragic End of Two Gummy Bears.
What a great day to be a gummy bear.
I hope no one eats us.
Wait, what was that Nancy's voice? Nancy, why are you getting in on this? Anyway, okay. So, Nancy Drew, The Deadly Device ends here. Yeah, not much in terms, like, I think really my only drawback would be very small area size, but at the same time, I think because of the points where you're just searching for items, it goes well in his favor. Even then I was just too lazy. I'm like, I don't want to search around every nook and cranny of this very densely packed small area to find this one particular item. Either way, there might not be some videos for a while with the after Nancy Drew and Dream Machine. I don't know which one of these is going to end first, because I have parents visiting, and it's very hard to record with them around. And it's a lot more work of editing, even if I can edit out their voices. So either way, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!